I'm Cheryl Hamilton from Create with Cheryl, and today I'm going to show you the basics of how to make your own designer series paper. And basically, I'm not an expert in this, but one of my team members, Barb Salas, really is. She makes beautiful papers, and we're always amazed by her cards. And she has been taking classes from Ruth Trice from the UK, who she learned everything from. So thank you, Ruth and Barb. And I'm here just because I can do a video, and I'll try to show you the best I can what I learned from them. So at class last week, I made this paper. It's chopped up a little bit with Barb. Isn't that so beautiful? And everybody that was there at class, theirs looked very different, all completely different colors. And it's so fun to do. I really love the way they always turn out differently. And then at the end of what I'm going to show you right now, we're going to make a really pretty fun fold that we made at the end of class with our papers. So I'll give you the measurements for this and show you how to put this together with a little belly band. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll show you how it's done. So I'm just starting with a piece of 8.5 by 11 basic white cardstock. And the first thing you want to do is pick a light color. Like I'm going to grab, wherever it is, basic beige. Guess you could use crumb cake or gray granite, petal pink, soft sea foam, something really light. And I'm just going to stamp a background all over it. Now this is really pretty, elements of text, and I've hardly used it at all yet, but I'm going to use this really huge circle one with some text all over it. I'll have to read that sometime. Okay, grab a pretty big block. And when I have a real big one like this, I usually like to lay it down upside down and stamp on it that way so that I make sure I cover the middle and everything. I'm going to stamp just randomly all over the place. See, I haven't done this enough to figure out if there's a better way, but just play around with it and have fun, because I'm guarantee it's going to turn out really neat. You know, maybe I should have just gone in rows, but I don't think it matters. The back is kind of random, and it's just so hidden by the time you put all the other stuff all over it. Almost done. I want to get the upper corner. Okay, after I've done this, the first thing I'm going to do is add some clusters of flowers. And the way that Barb taught us last week was, where's my flowers? Sorry. Okay, the way she taught us last week was to put one in the middle and then a cluster on all four corners. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm using Impressions of Bloom and taking the big flower out. And I want to get the little dot too that's going to go in the center. So more blocks. And see how I usually mark these, but I guess either the black came off or something, but see how it has one that sticks out a little bit, one petal, and it kind of goes with this one. So I'm going to make sure those are at the top so it matches up a little better. So, oops, this first one with all the lines on it and stuff, I'm going to use a dark color for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use Petunia Pop because I love that color. And this is a two-step stamp, so I'll do this, and then I'll do the background in fresh freesia, and then the flower, and then I'll do the little circle inside. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to just put one in the middle, and I'm going to kind of move it around like this, you know, clockwise, and keep it real close together. Okay, and then I'm doing the same thing on all the corners.
It's going to take me a little longer because I'm doing one flower that needs 3 different stamps to complete it, but it's really pretty. Okay, I'm not even clean right now.
Where's fresh freesia? This will be for the solid part. And it's a little hard on camera to get this thing to see what I'm doing, but ooh, that's kind of almost perfect. Because you kind of need to get your head straight over it. But with this kind of stamping, it's very forgiving because you just keep filling in, and any mistakes you make will be covered up with leaves and flowers and little specks and stuff like that. You know what I realized? The one I was trying to copy, I didn't use these colors. Shoot. But we'll see how this one turns out. I should do it all different so that we can compare. So look, I really like this first one I did because I think it's Petunia Pop on top, but the color behind it is Bubble Bath. So just do which one you like better, or pick your own colors. That's even better. Using the new Darling Duckling for the centers. Okay, I'm ready to put a bunch of leaves around my flower clusters. So I'm doing Soft Sea, Old Olive, and Mossy Meadow. I'm going to start with the lightest one, Soft Sea Foam. Again, just whatever you're putting around here, use the light color first. And again, I really like these distinctive stamps that kind of have a dark part of the image and a lighter part. I just love the way they look. I'm going to start with the little V areas in the flowers and just kind of come in there and do it. I think Barb really likes to, I'll show you, to stamp and then move it just a bit and stamp again, and see how it makes a little, you can see a little shadow there. And that's so pretty. Love that. Hope you're not getting dizzy looking at this. Okay, 2 more clusters. And I'm gonna just put a little bit right here and up there. Okay, isn't that pretty? It's getting better and better. I'm going to use this leaf from the Delightful Wishes. Okay, so same type of thing. I'm just putting it in the corners. Oops, that's soft sea foam. I don't want that. So my medium color is Old Olive, kind of in between. I'm going to stick this again in kind of the V's of the flowers and go twice. Okay, I love it. Okay, I'm going to use this leaf from Textured Notes, stamp it in Mossy Meadow. Look how dark that is. Looks like wallpaper. Really pretty. I could have done the flowers a little further away from the corner. I would have had lots more room. Let me check this out. Okay, I think I'm ready for, I've got to find some small flowers, and I'm going to stick those around now. Now I'm going to place some little flowers around, and I'm trying something that might not work. I just want to try something different. I'm using the little flower from Impressions of Bloom, and the base, let me see, let me do the little lines first. This is Gorgeous Grape, and where am I putting them? I'm just gonna again put them like in the center and then around these areas that is kind of in the V. I don't think you can see anything there. And I'm going to fill it in with Pool Party, which is the one that's kind of weird. And we'll see if we like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I also don't think it's my favorite thing. Not sure. I'm just going to go with it. Wow, I think I could have spaced the flowers out more too. Sorry that you guys have to kind of learn with me, but I don't think there's really a wrong way to do it. Like this one has a little more of a space in there to put a flower. But honestly, it's fun to see it just keep changing. Oops, let me get one down here, one up here. Okay, time to add the Pool Party, which is the one I'm not sure about. I just have a feeling that it'll be fine and it'll be really pretty. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe I should have gone with Bubble Bath or something here, or yellow. Like I said, I don't think you can go too wrong with this. Okay, did I get them? I think so. Okay, I'm almost done. Let me see. Let's do, I think the only thing I have to do now is little dots. And I found some dots in Coneflower Celebration. That's a whole bunch together. And I'm going to do them with the darkest green, which is Mossy Meadow. You guys having fun with this? I don't know. I think it's really fun to do. Okay, so again, I'm just doing random dots and then moving it so that it makes some extras all over the place. Oh, does any place else need dots? I don't know. It's hard to stop. Okay, I think I can quit. Oh, I should do something in the middle of those. This one has some texture on it. What should I put in the middle of those? I could make them yellow also, but maybe I'll do my bubble bath. And then you guys can tell me what you think. Well, now I'm ready to show you how to make the accordion fold card that Barb showed us last week. I've decided to embrace the pool party and see what happens with that. And I think it's going to work, because I think that's kind of a strange color that I put in there. But this will, hopefully make it stand out a little more. And it's really pretty. You just can't go wrong. So here's what I'm set this aside for now. And I'm going to cut my card base 11 inches by 4 1/4. So I'm basically just cutting it in half long ways. And then I'm going to score it at, let me see, 2 1/2 and 3 3/4, 6 3/4, and 8 1/4. Okay, so I'm still going to need this. Okay, let's just fold this up accordion style, okay? So that means just back and forth like a fan. And find a bone folder and just burnish it real well. Okay. Next I'm going to see if a belly band of 11 inches will work. If not, I'll be wasting this paper. I'm going to cut this 11 by 1 1/4. And Barb had us do 12 inches, but I didn't want to get out my 12 by 12 paper. So let me see right now if this is going to work or not. Let me wipe off my table. Ooh, I think it might. No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness. I'm going to make it work. And the way I'm going to do that, I should have done it right in the middle, but now I'm going to just do it to the side because that's what I did. So if you really are determined to make this work, you're gonna put like a circle or something like this, and you're gonna put dimensionals on this side and this side to make it so that it can't come apart. So I'll show you that after. I'm determined to make it work. Okay, next thing you're gonna do is cut up your beautiful paper. You just have to make yourself do it. And you're cutting designer series paper into 3 pieces. They all have 3 3/4 as one of the sides. So let me cut, let me start with 3 3/4. It's hard to do that. So 3 3/4 by 2 inches. And then that's the front. And then 2.5 inches. And 2 1/4 inches. Okay, and I'm going to make something really pretty with the leftovers. Then I need a contrast. I can't tell for sure. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I want some contrasting a mat around this. Okay, I'm going to use fresh freesia for my mat. So I'm cutting that into 3 pieces, and they're all going to be 4 inches. So let me just start with that. So 4 inches by 2 1/4, 2 3/4, and 2 1/2. Okay, next step is to glue your designer series paper to your mat. Let's line them up first and see what goes with what. That's the biggest. I think I'm gonna also make them so that they match up. So that one, this looks like it's next, and this one. Okay, so just glue those together. You have to bang this, the Tombow glue down sometimes to get it to come out. And I love, this is my favorite adhesive because you have a few seconds to position it. You know, I can move it around until I think it's perfect. There you go. Now I'm going to glue it to my card. And again, I just want to make sure, because one of them's a little bit skinnier. Yeah, I think the first panel, see how it looks perfect in there, but before I glue, I'm just checking. Second looks good. The third one is a little bit wider, the one on the right side. So let's glue all those down. Okay, I'm going to cut a piece for the back to write a message on, and I'm going to cut that piece 4 inches. Four inches by 2 3/4. Okay, and it's going to just go in the middle here. I might stamp on it and then write a little message. So I'm not going to do it yet. Okay, I'm down to the end of this card. I used Impressions of Bloom, cut out these pretty flowers. They're using Petunia Pop, Fresh Freesia, and the duck one. The duck one, you know, Duckling, Darling Duckling. It's a new in color. So I'll put these on. That's so cute. I like it. And I'm going to use this new stamp. There's a whole bunch of good sentiments in this, the right words. So this one is happy birthday, and then on the back part I'll put to someone we're celebrating every single day. Let me do, I don't care, the Fresh Freesia. Oh, this was kind of neat. I found this punch that I never used, decorative circle, and then I cut out a circle from Stylish Shapes Dies, and it just barely fits in there, but it's cute. So let me see if I can stamp happy birthday, and maybe I'll get it towards the bottom a little bit so I can put the flowers on top. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let me just, I don't think I need that much more on here. Here, I'm putting this on the pool party that goes in the back. That's really nice. And remember, my belly band is not 12 inches. It's 11 because I didn't want to get out 12 by 12 paper. I folded it crooked, and I'm just going to make it like I meant to do that. And I think it'll be cute. Except I might want it on the other because I really like those flowers. Let me see. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here's what my plan is. Taking some dimensionals, and I'll put 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, and it'll be nice and strong. And just kind of hold it together, and hopefully I'm putting it in the middle and straight. That would be good. Yeah, I think it's good. Isn't that cute? So let me see if we can make these work. Yeah, they will. I don't have anything for there, but maybe it's fine. Yeah, I don't need to go crazy. Okay, so I'm going to glue a flower here. And then I'm going to pop this one up. And, oh, it does need something down here. I don't know. I'll just put a leaf or something to think about it. It's getting really busy. I think I'll do this, and I'll have to cut out another flower just to go right there. Let me see if it needs something up here. with this glue, when it dries, it'll be really good. Now, I don't want it sticking out too much here because when you put it in your envelope, it'll bend. And I've done that before, so I'm always kind of careful to make it fit within the card. Oh. That's so cute. It's better and better. Now this thing, what do I want to use? I've got the Darling Duckling. So maybe I'll put a few of those around. Ooh, I could put one on there. That would work, so I don't have to cut out anything else. Yeah, that's cute. Do I need more stuff? Maybe I should have. You could have cut down the Designer Series paper and put that on too, but I thought it would just be too much. But now it looks, I'm getting picky, but it looks a little bit plain right there because I didn't stamp anything on it. Okay, I think it's really good. I could add some Wink Stella, at least to these. And then maybe on some of the flowers. And let me do this one before I forget. Okay, I'm going to glue that on the back. Just on the middle panel. Look, isn't that pretty? It's really, I mean, you could keep going, definitely, and add more, put more, you could cut out more sayings and put on here and add more bling. I don't even know. It really is hard to stop. I'm sorry. But I need to get off of here so you guys can go make your own. Okay, thanks Barb and Ruth for inspiring us to make this beautiful paper and card. And I hope everyone gives this a shot. It's really fun to do. Let me know if you do it. You should send me a picture or something. I want to see the different colors. Okay, thanks so much, everybody, for watching today, and I hope you go give this a try. Aloha.